Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG that you might know as a leFhy or a leaf blower, and we know as Fifi La Pew Pew. This rather colourful one is on the south spawn of Mines, and it's under the command of Targy. Well, he's not going very far. He's actually just pulled back into the bushes, and now he's starting to aim for the hill. Looks like he's going to be firing from overhead. Rounds out. Nope, didn't get anything from that shot. Now he's got an odd mixture of shells as well. You may notice this. He's got 35, or he actually had 36 rounds of HE. He's now fired another one and missed the target. But he's also carrying 8 rounds of heat and 6 rounds of armor piercing. One of the few Artys in the game that has that as standard, whereas the other ones, they actually had it added. Ooh, that was a good hit there. Now the alpha is 410, the penetration 53mm of armor, and the reload time is very fast. Normally it's 8.92 by the book, but Targy's got a reload time of 7 seconds, so much faster. And he just managed to hit the front of that, well, it's actually the rear of a Type T34. You can see he's making marks or splash marks on the rear of that vehicle. Oh! Yay! Finally managed to kill him with one shot. And a nice hit on the KV-1S. Looks like a hole, but it's non-penetration shot. Only 105 hit points. Second shot hits the Type... Is it the Type P? Tiger P. Next shot's going to be at the Chaffee. If he stays where he is, he might get a penetrating shot off this one. Raz out. Just missed him. He turned at the last moment. Now that SMVCC56 might spot Targy if he gets close enough, because he's just behind the bushes. He's not that far away. Of course, he can't use the bush mechanic unless you pull back even further. And even then, that might disclose his position because he might get seen. They are above him after all, so be looking over the top of the bush. Ah, that shot did penetrate the Tiger P, and he got 145 off that. The Chaffee has come right up to the edge. Now he's a light tank, so he might actually spot us. Oh, we have been spotted. Okay, so now he's going to have to move because there are Arty on the enemy team, a Bishop and another Fifi, and that Fifi rather, might actually try to hit him. You can hear the rumble of the Arty in the distance. Yep. In fact, he has backed up anyway. Went to the back of the map, and the enemy Fifi did try to hit him there. Now I know that's the enemy Fifi firing, not the Bishop, because the Bishop's quite a short-range Arty. And so if it was the Bishop, he'd have to be very close to get shots like that up on the hill itself. Rounds out the Chappie. Didn't get anything off that one. Targy's got this habit of pulling back after he shoots. He's not the only one who does that. Quite a few other players do as well. He fires around in the Chappie and gets a kill. So he's got his second kill of the game. Of course, we do try to discourage players from actually pulling back after they shoot. Normally by actually going to freehand mode, so we can actually watch the shell go into the enemy tank. Rounds out the KV-1. That was a good one. Hit the rear of the vehicle. Picked up another 134 hit points. Oh, now he hit the KV-1 again. A blind shot this time. And I think he's going to try it again. And he got another hit. Now, is he still there? Let's have a look. And yes, he's still there. Now, will he be there for the 5th shot? If so, he might die on this one. And he does! Yes, he got the kill shot. Very well played, but you can hear the rumble from the enemy Arty in the distance. Fires one at the Tiger P, and it's a good shot because he dialed it in. And he might get a kill shot if he can get this next one on target. Well, it didn't go through the armor. It actually hit the top armor of the vehicle, but it hit a glancing blow, and that's why it didn't do any damage or didn't get a kill shot. Now he's looking towards the west side of the map, but we do have tanks blocking the enemy coming in from that direction. can see our gorilla's already looking over there, but he's very close to the edge of that bush, which might mean that he might get spotted from the hill. There's no enemy tanks on the hill except for their SMV-CC56, so yeah, that's the one you don't want to get spotted at. And the Dickomax has suddenly appeared over the hill. He's coming down in this direction. Now he's got very thin armor, so any shell that hits him is more than likely going to do some serious damage. Well, that KV-2 just fired at our teammates and took out the KV-1 on our team. But you can see Targy's dialed in. Unfortunately, the shell lands short. There's the Dickomax. Now, very thin armor on him, so a shell should hit him and take most of his hit points when it'll penetrate through the hull. Very thin armor. Rounds out. Oh, landed right in front of him, but didn't do any damage whatsoever. It's only got a 2 meter splash radius. And that one landed at the side of him. I think it may have damaged the tracks a little. Rounds out. The shells are going all around this target, but they're not hitting it. It's almost like he's got a magnetic shield, making the shells go away. And that one, he did get penetrated, and he's out the game. Well, there's only 3 left on his team. The gorilla did get killed in the end. He did get spotted. And now there are still 7 enemy vehicles out there. So I think this one is not looking so great. The enemy's 3 up on us. We're hiding behind this wrecked house because, well, if we go out to the open, we're more than likely going to get spotted and taken out. The enemy will be getting close soon. You can see the tracer from the enemy Arty's firing in. They look as if they're fairly close as well. Okay. He's looking for that KV-2. Our Super Hellcat's gone around the other side actually to see anyone who's coming in directly from the east side of the map. Unfortunately, our Dickomax is getting a pretty tough time because the enemy Arty seems to be focusing on hitting him, and they can see him. Oh, that's what we didn't want to see. That's the Hellcat dying, and now he's all alone next to the cap with the Dickomax only a short distance away, but he's still got full health. And well, would you look at that? The fact is that the enemy Arty just actually fired where Targy was located previously. You know, the shells are exploding behind him, so they must think he's still around the corner. Yeah, there they are. They're focusing on that corner of the map. And now a VK2801 turned up and he hit him first shot right into him. Now the KV-2 is coming, but we're going to get Arty fire very shortly. He ought to fire the heat rounds. He is firing heat now. Go for it. Yes, and the kill shot with 1 round. Now he needs to move because I think they'll work out where he is. An SMV-CC56 is coming in from the north. He's close to the cap. There he is. We have been spotted. He's firing, still firing the heat rounds, but yeah, the enemy Arty are going to get onto that. We received 1 round from the SMV, and the enemy Arty is now getting very close. And I think next shot will probably be our last. Okay, so he's decided to get into cover quick. He's lost virtually all of his hit points, only 6 left. And yeah, I don't think he'll be able to survive. Yep, that's it, it's all over. Good try. Here's the end of battle stats. That was an ace tanker game for Targy in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he managed 15. He also got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Yes, I didn't spot that when it happened, but when he took out the KV-2, that was the kill that gave him a Top Gun. He also got a win age of 6,440, which is Super Unicum standard and a bit more. but sadly he couldn't win the game. And yeah, he says, I'm not on their Xmas squad this year. Yeah, well, there's a lot of players that will look at the Fifi and they say it's way overpowered. It's not really, but it's only a little bit, because it is, after all, they're one of their only 2 premium SPGs in the game. And Wargaming really ought to get more of them in, because I think most players will buy them because they have to. If they don't buy it and get their premium SPG, they'll never learn how to play Arty properly. And in fact, it's surprising that only the French and the British are the ones with premium SPGs. You'd think at least they would have a Soviet premium SPG, or an American one, or even a German one for that matter. We've sent suggestions, but they've never gone ahead and actually brought them into the game. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, the highest damage was the SMVCC56 in the end. He got 2,825 hit points. Second highest damage was Targy with 2,119. And the third highest was the Bishop on the enemy team. Yes, he was pumping those rounds in. 1,930 hit points of damage to him. When it came to kills, yep, he managed to get, Targy managed to get 6 kills, so he got his top gun. 3 kills went to the Bishop, the VK2801, and their Fifi, so they were doing equally well. I should have mentioned, actually, the SMVCC56 got the high caliber as well as a steel wall out of that game as well for surviving. And when it came to base XP, it's the SMVCC56. He got 990 base. 849 went to the VK2801-105. Of course, that Targy took that one out. And the third highest went to the Bishop with 760, with Targy only a short distance behind with 742. Targy fired 40 rounds in the game. He got 21 direct hits on the enemy and 4 penetrations. Yes, we know the KB2 was one of the pens. That shell went straight through. That was the heat round. And he also penned with the VK2801, 125 hit points of damage for that one. And I believe he did pen with some of the others as well. The Dickomax, wasn't it? Yes, he penetrated the Dickomax for 371. He got 21 splash as well, 2,119 hit points of damage, and 1,759 were at more than 300 meters, so a fair bit of damage at close range. 2 hits received, both penetrations, I'm afraid, one of them from the SMV and the other one from the Arty. I think it was the Fifi that killed him in the end. Pulsarbeck, which is, yep, there he is, Pulsarbeck. He got the 3 kills, yes. And if we look at the number of vehicles damaged and destroyed, he damaged 9, killed 6, and did 391 hit points of damage assist. He earned 45,650 credits from the game, 6,075 for courageous resistance, for getting an epic or battle hero medal in a losing or drawn game. He got a battle hero one in this one, it's the Top Gun. 51,725 credits altogether, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, took away a profit of 9,387 credits. Good job he was on a premium account, because he would have made a loss on a free-to-play one. 1,113 XP for the battle, 624 for courageous resistance, 695 for this being a premium vehicle, 2,432 experience points altogether. So there you are. Targy lost this one, but he went down as the, well, he was actually the second to last to be killed, because the Dickomax went out the one afterwards. But he did have a good game. He did get an ace tanker and a Top Gun. And yeah, I'm sure he was happy about that, even if he didn't actually win. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below, because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.